Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 118 of Daisy Knits. I'm Daisy, and we're going to hang out and chat a bit. So I will start with an apology. I did not record last week simply because, honestly, my entire day stepped sideways, and everything we planned went out the window just time and time and time again. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get home. Nope. Things happened. Nothing bad. It was all fabulous things, but it just meant that my whole day kind of veered left. And that's okay. It was a good day, but I didn't sit down and record, and honestly, I was kind of a slacker over the last 2 weeks. But I'll tell you why at the end. So, first off, I will start with what you've seen and how far I've gotten. This is... I'm going to put it over here because I can't remember for sure. It's Just Run Knit's newest pattern I'm test knitting. I want to say Splish Splash, but I don't know if that's right. I'll put it up there. So, these are colors that I dyed actually for the sock. I knew in my brain what I wanted and I created. So, I love this motif over here. This is part of, this way, there we go, this way. This is part of why it's been taking me so long to knit, is because I've just enjoyed watching that pattern create. The other reason why this sock has not made as much progress as I normally would is because I was really pretty the other night and I botched the heel. The very first row of the heel I botched, and I came up 3 stitches short. And I didn't catch it until I was a little bit ahead, and I stopped and I counted, and I realized I was short. So I'd have to I frogged a row and then I counted again. And I tried to figure out what I did, and I frogged a row and I counted again. It shouldn't have taken me three days to do this heel. Shouldn't have taken me. It's because I'm pretty. The pattern is written beautifully. It's all me. User error. But it is a spacious OMG heel, and it came out really lovely. I love this sock. So that's where I'm at. I am past the heel, heading up the leg. The goal is to finish this sock by the end of the week. End of next week. Before we sit again, I want this sock finished. So that's my goal. That sounds crazy. That's my goal. My other project that I have is a project that was kind of a last minute thing. Last night I decided, 15 minutes before the movie started, that I was going to go see a movie. And so I went stash diving and I found this Cotton Supreme already in the cake, grabbed it, grabbed some needles, and headed out the door to go see a movie. So what do you do with cotton? You make a washcloth, right? So I cast on in the theater during the commercials, previews, whatever you call them. I cast on a washcloth and I worked on it a while. Honestly, if I hadn't gotten so involved in the movie, I probably would have finished it. But I also forgot to take my shawl in with me to the movie theater, and it gets really cold. So I got cold in the theater, and then I got really into the movie, so washcloth did not get finished, but it won't take long to do. So just a simple little washcloth, size 8 needles, cotton yarn. This, I don't know. We'll see if I finish it or if I save it for my next movie. Not sure. But that's the only other project I really have going. I do have a little bit of master knitter work. Do you remember the Argyle swatch? I'm considering this finished. Not quite finished, but finished. So I do have the ends to weave in, and I'm going to reblock it because I'm not happy with these edges. They're kind of rolling. But I'm really happy with the swatch itself. I paid very close attention to make sure I didn't have twisted stitches, and I tried to make sure my tension was pretty even, but it's done. So this one is ready to go into my binder and be done. So confession time, right? Brutally honest confession time. The reason why I don't have as much progress is over the last 2 weeks, I have been spending a lot of time doing some research. Probably for, I don't know, 4 to 6 months. In the back of my mind, I thought about it'd be really cool to have a sock machine. You know, a circular sock machine. You crank and then socks fall out of it like little elves running around in there. And my husband and I have been talking about it, and he went ahead and said, pull the trigger. Just go get it. Let's figure this out. Go for it. So on Monday, I pulled the trigger and I placed my order. However, it won't be here until probably mid-July. There is a needle shortage, and so they're not shipping machines out without their needles. But I ordered an Erlbacher Speedster. It will be here, and it's kind of given me a bit of a goal because now I'm ready to have that machine in play. I need to finish my master knitter up. And I'm kind of thinking it as like a reward carrot, you know, get your master knitter done, and then you can have this machine to play with for a while, and you'll be able to have a couple of, months this summer to play with it, and then, start level 3 a little bit later down the road. So that's my game plan. I will be probably really hitting the master knitter hard over the next couple of weeks. I'm looking that direction because that's where my master knitter stuff is sitting. I would say I'm probably about halfway through with what I need. And I've been putting a few things off. One of them I have to do a lot of math on, and it's not something I can pick up, put down pretty quick. I'm going to need to probably sit for a good 30 minutes to an hour and not have children come help or a Princess Buttercup back there. Can you see her little nose? Her coming and begging for a walk. I need to just focus on the math. But that is kind of my goal now. So over the next few weeks, you're probably going to see a lot more master knitter work, but then you'll see like my horrible creations with a sock machine. So, that's my week. I hope you all have had a great week, and we will sit and chat again next week. If you have any comments or questions, contact information's at the end. Hit me up. I'd love to chat with you. Otherwise, see ya.